RIP Turn 5 Wave decks, which I think actually is better in the long run. It promotes more creativity in deck building instead of relying on the same old combos to put out big power on turn 6, right? Now, that's probably the biggest change in this May patch update, including a rather controversial change to card acquisition, which I'd love to hear your opinion on. Leave them in the comments. So, okay, first of all, these are the card drops for this month. Now, what's got the Snap community really buzzing is what they call flexible series releases and drops. So some new cards will debut directly in Series 4 starting in June, which is a good thing, right? It kind of gives us the opportunity to buy them with tokens because they're technically cheaper now. Now here comes the part that a lot of people are upset about. Instead of following the predictable cycle of card series drops, Second Dinner are going to pick and choose which card drops in series based on the data, which basically means if a new card is performing well, it may stay at the more expensive tier longer, and if a new card is doing poorly, they could just drop it from Series 5 directly into Series 3. First of all, taking the predictable drop cycle away kind of makes it a lot harder for us to plan our token purchases. Yeah, they're gonna create more opportunities for us to get tokens, but this kind of dips into pay to win territory, doesn't it? That's never a good look. But okay. If anything, Second Dinner has shown that they do listen to community feedback, so hopefully we can find some sort of happy medium as we go along. Now, they're making Series 3 more accessible, as well as visual updates, reworking the progression system. You can read all about that in the update patch notes. Now, let's jump into the card updates, the juicy stuff. First of all, Kitty Pryde is finally back. Everyone gets her for free after her bugged release. Now she's a 1/0. When this returns to your hand, +2, she automatically returns at the start of each turn. I've actually been having a lot of fun with this one. She now properly procs Collector, and together with her previous synergies like Angela and Bishop, because you play her every single turn, she can get pretty big. Now, whenever you can, you gotta beast her though, so she costs 0 to play. If not, you'll be spending 1 energy every single turn to play her, and that of course has deck building considerations. You'll be behind curve, and you don't want to have a 6 cost in your hand and her in the last round, so that's why I play her in a very low cost deck. Crystal is finally getting an update. She's still a 4/4, but now her ability reads, on reveal, each player draws a card. Now, this might seem like a very small change, but consider this. Now you have in Crystal a way to make your Dino bigger, a way to make your opponent's Darkhawk smaller, and the potential to pull out a combo piece that could win you the game. You always gotta remember that each deck in Snap is only 12 cards, so any draw abilities are actually very powerful. So I love this change. Death. Now she costs 1 less energy to play. She's a 8/12, and that was pretty much done to cushion the blow of the biggest change, Wave. Okay, this change has been talked about for a long time within the community because of how good her interaction is with Death and She-Hulk. Wave's ability now reads, on reveal, all cards cost 4 until the end of next turn. Her cost reduction occurs after other effects that reduce card costs. So basically the old turn 5 Wave, turn 6 Death and She-Hulk, or Doctor Doom and She-Hulk combo, that's gone. Yeah, even Zabu or Sarah's cost reductions won't apply because Wave makes all cards cost 4 after all other effects. Okay, Wave is still a powerful card, don't get me wrong. You'll still be able to use her in ramp decks to get those big cost cards out early, but now as a tech card, she really messes up Miracle archetypes. But of course, if you have a bunch of Death Wave and Hulk Wave decks, say goodbye to them, cause